No, I fell yesterday. During rehearsals.
Oh, it was just yesterday?
Yeah.
Are you
So I'm
going
gonna
to
go
today?
home. No. I was thinking about it, but it's not gonna.
Like, do you need to go to the doctor or you just need to?
I think my dad said when I get home, he stayed home sick, I guess, from work today, so I'll call some other doctors and I don't know. The show's in 2 weeks, so I can't really, like, usually when I get hurt, I just wait it out and it gets better. But since it's in 2 weeks, I don't really have time to wait it
If anything, just take next week off and you have,
out. Also, yeah.
yeah.
Oh well. Yeah.
I mean, there's really not much you can do.
Right.
But we kind of need you because
I was like,
if we don't have you, then everyone has to go up
up a spot.
a spot, which means it destroys everything.
All the space.
It destroys like everyone's casting.
2 weeks before the show.
I mean,
Worst thing.
a couple years ago when we did Buddy James' piece, or Martin Serenade, which is the piece we're doing this year, I was thrown into it because a girl got injured. It's like, boop. And I was like, and they were all juniors and seniors, and I was like a freshman. And because they didn't have any other dancers, they needed someone, and I just happened to be like doing math homework one night when they
Who
were
was injured?
Haley. When they happened and when Haley got injured and she was like, Skylar, can you come in and fill it for Haley? And I was like, I just kind of looked at her and was like, yeah.
Dun dun dun.
like in shock.
I guess.
Like 2 weeks before the show, I was like, yeah. I had like a 30-second costume change, like while they were bowing, and then like the next piece I had to be on stage.
Yeah, the next stage is pretty fun. We were like,
I was good thing it wasn't like a big costume change. Like I just had like a chain, like it was like a leotard and a skirt and a headpiece, and I just had to change into a different skirt, a different leotard and a headpiece.
A different leotard?
Yeah, because I was wearing white and I had to wear black.
That would be hard, wouldn't it?
Well,
Those don't just like fly right on.
we go.
pretty fast.
But then like the wrap skirts, you had to make sure it was wrapped the right way because we had to all be the same. Which way you put on top? And I was like, I need to be on stage
Too
in like
late.
10 seconds.
Oh my. Alright, you guys
That's
did the evens? Yes?
That's when we did Serenade too.
Alright, number 2 is -4 times the natural log of the absolute value of x cubed minus 2 plus c. You know what? Since there's just 2 of you, I'm just gonna give this to you. It's easier.
It's hard to like.
It's easier to look at it than to
Yeah.
read it.
I was like, where's my bag? It's gone.
Good. Okay, so we're doing more of this today, and it's going to be sort of all jumbled together, I guess. So we'll do the odds again in class, and then
You guys can practice evens on your own.
So this is just like all of the.
everything that we've done, yes. And
Okay.
some probably that we haven't done because I think at least on your last assignment, I made all of the U's were polynomial functions. And on this one, that's not the case. So the U could be like a logarithmic function or something else. So number 1. And we'll be having a quiz on this soon. What is the U
that 5x minus 2
Good, okay, so du is
5x surplus.
okay, so this one's pretty straightforward. So it's the integral of u to the fourth du, which would be u to the fifth over 5 plus c, or x to the fifth minus 2 to the fifth over 5 plus c. Maybe we should look for one that's 3 is pretty fine as well. Let's do 5.
On 3,
Yes.
I took out a 30 because I had to, and but at the end, can you cross out like?
Are you sure you want to take out 30?
I want to take out a 3. But still, could you like cross
Simplify.
out? Yeah.
Yes. Alright, so number 5. What is going to be the u?
The
This is tangent.
tangent to tangent. The tangent one.
How do you tell which one you pick?
We're looking for one that's going to be the derivative of the other.
The derivative of tangent is secant squared.
Okay, so the u is going to be tangent of negative 3x.
So you drop the 4.
The fourth power is going to come in later. And so the du is,
Secant squared x.
so secant squared of negative 3x times
Negative 3.
negative 3, which takes care of that. So when I'm rewriting this, it's going to be the integral of
U to the 4.
u to the fourth du. Good. Just like number 1. The u to the fifth over 5 plus c. But in this case, u is going to be the tangent, so this would be the tangent to the fifth of negative 3x over 5. Plus c. Question? Okay, so what is going to be the u for number 7?
Do you include the negative part?
Yes.
ln plus 2? Or, yeah.
Yep. Okay, and so the du the natural log of u is, or the natural log of 2x would be what?
2.
Look at your sheet. What's the derivative of the natural log?
1 over u.
1 over
So negative
u times,
d dx.
which is going to be, in this case,
So, how do we put the du in if we're trying to solve the du? Now I'm confused.
that means the derivative of u with respect to x. 2,
Oh,
which is going to be
1 over x.
1 over x. See how this is working out?
Yeah.
Sure.
So now we have the integral of
U to the fifth.
Yep. Alright, so the u here is going to be okay, and the du times 5. Right? Don't forget the chain rule, right? That's what that is. So then when I rewrite it, it's going to be what?
U to the fifth.
U to the fifth. Okay? Questions? Alright, so what should the u be here? Good? And du? Okay, so how am I going to rewrite this?
Do we have to take anything out?
Did you take out the 5?
Yes, a negative 5. So negative 5 times integral of what?
1 over u.
Okay, good? And what's the integral of 1 over u?
There's a special rule for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the absolute value.
Yep, I always forget that.
if it was 1 over u to the 3 or something, would you have to do the adding thing, or would you just
Adding
keep it?
thing.
You would?
You would rewrite it as like u to the -3, and so then that would be u to the -2 over -2. This is the only one that's like that is because if we would try to apply that rule, we would write this as u to the -1, and then the integral of that would be u to the -1 plus 1, which would be 0 over 0, but we can't work with that.
Okay.
Alright, other questions? So 13, what's the u? Good? And so the du, okay, so how am I gonna rewrite that? Good? And the integral of e to the u is e to the u. So -2 e to the 2x squared plus 3 plus c. Okay, so 15, the u. Will be what? 4x to the 5th. And the du.
20x to the 4th.
So, what can we take out?
Did you just do 8 over 20?
Hmm?
You just do 8 over 20?
8 over 20 times 20 would be 8, right? So 8 over 20 would be what?
2 over 5? No.
Yeah. That's right.
Can we use that? Okay.
So 2/5 times 5 to the u, or not times, the integral of 5 to the u du.
2/5. 5. 4x.
What's the integral of 5 to the u?
Oh, it's not the same.
Oh, AU over
So 4x.
5 to the u over the natural log of 5. Now,
This one looks gross.
this can be simplified a little. Because there's a 5 on the top and a 5 on the bottom, 5 to a power. If I wrote this 5 to a power, what power would it be to?
1.
And what is that rule for exponents if you're dividing, you have the same base on the top and the bottom? What would that equal?
X squared.
What do you do to get that 2?
Subtract 7.
So how am I gonna rewrite this?
2 times 5, 4x to the 4th. Oh.
Fun times. So what should my u be for 17?
Cosine.
Cosine of negative 4x. And so the du will be
Sine.
negative sine negative 4x times
Negative 12.
4?
negative 4.
Where'd you get the 12?
Ah, there's a 12 over
Oh.
there.
Which would actually turn out to be positive 4 sine of negative 4x. So we're going to do something with that negative 12. What are we going to take out?
3. Negative 3?
Negative 3. So negative 3 times integral of e to the u du, which is e to the u. So negative 3 e to the cosine of negative 4x. Doesn't this make you feel smart?
Makes my head hurt.
How's it going? You guys doing okay? Yes? Alright, last one together. Okay, so the u is going to be
What?
1 plus natural log of 4x. And so du
So 1 over x.
I don't like the derivative.
Make it up rules.
1 over 4x times what? 4. 1 over x. So integral of 1 over u du, which is what?
Ln absolute value. Let's see.
So the natural log of the absolute value of 1 plus the natural log of 4x. Let's see.
Which one would make the u? 'Cause there's 2.
Oh, this one. Okay. You guys have the rest of the period to work on.
The u is the e is 3x plus 4.
The bottom one?
Mm-hmm.
So then our du is...
D is 3x times 15.
3 plus 4 times 4. Okay.
Yeah, how do we do channel?
I think it's just either 3x plus 4 times 4.
Why?
I do.
I don't think it's.
Can you explain number 20?
Yeah.
The du part. Number 20.
So what do you have as your u?
3x plus 4.
Okay. And so the derivative of that would be
E3x.
times 3.
3.
3 e to the 3x would be the du.
Why do we do 3?
Because you have to take the derivative of the u, so to speak. So in that case, the u is what the e is being raised to the 3x, and then you have to take the derivative of the 3x, which would be 3. Chain rule.
So is it 5 ln e3x plus 4?
So I'll have to do this again tomorrow.
Why is it?
Quiz on Monday? Tuesday?
Tuesday.